Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Bennett, and this is my oral presentation on my final Interdisciplinary Studies capstone project paper. The topic for my capstone project is childhood obesity and its effects on mental and clinical health, as well as the impact that it has on academic performance. The audience for this project includes school boards as well as state governors to start, until it can reach up to the president to go higher than just single states. Schools have a big impact on children, and they can help in preventing, controlling, and decreasing the rates of childhood obesity as children spend most of their time in schools in their waking hours. This leads me to my thesis statement for this project, which is that United States schools need to make significant changes in their academic curriculum, cafeteria foods, and classroom setup to address the issue of high rates of childhood obesity due to childhood obesity being associated with poor academic performance, early onset diabetes, and risks to mental health. The research process for this project was to try to find as many academic journals as I could that spoke about childhood obesity and the prevalence of it. I searched for articles that spoke about health conditions that are associated with childhood obesity, such as diabetes, cardiovascular health, hypertension, um, and so on and so forth, and how those diseases can be carried on through children's adult lives. Mental health and academic performance are another thing that I search for, as obese children are more likely to become depressed from being obese, as well as being bullied in schools for being obese. When children are bullied, they tend to miss school a lot, which hurts them academically. And when children suffer in school, the schools also suffer because they have academic performance um, things set in place to where, depending on what children get on like state tests and everything, that's how much funding they get for their academics, their sports, and all of that. So I was able to find many academic articles to support all of my points, as well as articles on ways to fix the issues of childhood obesity in schools. When it came to challenges and difficulties for this project, I would say wording my thesis statement the proper way and trying to get all the information I want into the project, without it sort of sounding like it's on repeat. A lot of the information that I have in this project relates to each other, so I feel as though I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, such as obesity is related to the mental health and health conditions, and then academic performance is also related to having mental health issues and also having those health conditions. And then, yes, so um, my expectations for the completion of this final paper are to get the 4,000 word minimum and have as many sources as possible so that the audience is able to go back and look at the resources and learn more about the prevalence of obesity that I may or may not be able to get into the project. I want to be able to give resources to those who don't have them so that they're able to learn about this growing issue. When assessing the effectiveness of my efforts, I feel as though I have put a lot of time and effort into this project, trying to find the best credible sources or all of the credible sources for this issue, trying to narrow down my supporting claims to only 3, and deciding to focus on schools instead of marketing, as marketing is also a big impact on childhood obesity, but I found that schools can help in bettering the prevalence of it. And just all in all, just trying to write a good project in general. In all honesty, I don't believe that I'm the best writer, but I believe that I am better than I was 4 years ago. So that is one thing that I put a lot of effort into. So, in conclusion, I have been successful in finding the proper articles for my supporting claims, as well as wording my thesis statement in a way that the audience knows what to expect from my project. I think what I would do differently is to simply believe in myself from the beginning, that I would be able to get the information across and give knowledge to the people about this issue. Lastly, I truly value this experience in doing this research as it will help me in my future career. Childhood obesity was one of the biggest topics next to mental health that was spoken about while I was in school. So doing this research helps to bring me back to the beginning and remember why I chose this path for my future in the first place. Thank you.